Good morning, students. Good morning, students.
Why should you leave the
Good morning, students.
No, there is only
Is it
one
audible
round.
now?
Sir, why should we leave the meeting, sir? Sir, you have to leave the... Please leave the class.
When did I tell to leave the meeting? I did
Sir,
not
you
tell
have
you.
written... Sir, in the chat box. Sir, in the chat box, sir, cadets, please leave the class.
No, I did not write that one. Who told you?
Sir, there is written, sir.
Okay.
Wow.
Let us start the new chapter.
One Raman is Lallu paid, I think. Yes, sir. Lallu is the new discovered creature, sir.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Sir, you told us to leave the class. See in the chat, sir.
I told her.
Sir did not type.
Maybe by writing my name, someone might have written. I did not write anything here. Okay. Just let us move to the seventh chapter. Getting to know the plants.
Don't write like that.
Chapter 7. Getting to know the plants. Getting to know the plants. It is chapter 7, right? In our surroundings, we can see different types of plants. Okay. And
Sixth chapter is completed.
Completed, I explained keywords, exercises, everything. Okay.
Yes, sir. You tell us very nicely. We learn all, sir, and we will get 50-50. Yes,
Right.
Because
there are some differences that are observed among the plants. What are the differences? The differences that can be observed among the plants. Differences among plants. There are some differences that we can observe among the plants. What are they? Some plants are very small, some plants are smaller, and some are big, some are very big, right? Some will be like only greeny patches on the soil. Okay, during the rainy season, on some wild rocks, you can see some greeny patches. Okay, they are also plants. They are called algae, bryophytes, etc. And you can see very small plants, means they are bigger than those greeny patches, but very small than compared to some banyan tree like big trees. Such very small plants. Little smaller plants, herbs. You can see tulasi, okay, like this, herbs. And little bigger plants, like what's say lemon plant, lemon tree, okay, and
Sir, banana tree.
Banana tree, right? Like little small plants, citrus plants means all lemon related trees. They are all small, little bigger plants. Next, very big plants like banyan tree, peepal tree, right? And mango, tamarind, right? All these trees also we can see. So the differences that can be observed among the plants are size. So from greeny patches to very big trees, you can see, right? From greeny patches to very big trees you can find. Next, some plants.
We should write it in our book, sir.
Yeah, you have to write. Most of the plants they have green colored leaves, but some have even other colors having leaves also. Most color of the leaves. Color of the leaves. Mostly green and some plants have the leaves with other colors. Other colors means some have red colored leaves, some have red yellow patches having leaves, etc. Right? Okay. Many plants have brightly colored flowers and bigger flowers. Some have small flowers and dull colored flowers. Right? And some plants may not produce flowers only. Right? Flowers. Dull colored flowers to brightly colored flowers. Brightly colored flowers and small flowers to large flowers. Right? And fourth one. Have you written them? Right? And many plants they bear fruits. Some plants do not produce fruits. Many plants bear fruits and some plants do not bear fruits. So what have we learnt now? We have learnt that the differences among the plants. What are various differences among the plants? We can find the differences among the plants in terms of the plant size, in terms of color of their leaves, and in terms of their flowers, and in terms of whether they bear fruits or not. Okay? Do you understand? Totally 4 types of differences we
Yes,
can
sir.
find
Sir, please
among.
wait 1 minute, sir. Sir, please wait 1 minute. I have to write, sir.
You write. I didn't stop you. I am not wiping it off. Okay?
Sir.
Listen. So there are
Excuse me,
4
sir.
types of differences among the plants that are available in our nature.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Ask. What do you want?
Sir, there are the notes, sir.
What?
Sir, you are not sending the notes, sir.
For 6th chapter you are asking?
Yes, sir.
I will send it. I will send after this class. You don't worry, I will send after this class.
Written the notes. Sir, I have written the notes of
Stud-
6th chapter.
Students, I will send the notes of 6th chapter immediately after the completion of this class. Okay? Don't worry. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I am also. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Notes is already prepared. Only thing is I have to convert it into PDF and I have to send it to you. I will send it immediately after the completion of this class. You need not worry. Okay?
Excuse me, sir. I have one doubt.
Ask your
Sir,
doubt.
there are some trees which do not bear the flowers, but they will give fruits. How, sir? Example, arali gida.
Arali gida. Can you tell what it is in English?
Sir, I don't know, sir. I will search and tell in the next period, sir.
Okay, you just ask in the next period. By the time I also will search what is its English name. Then only I'll come to know what you have asked. Okay, without flower, no plant can produce fruit. Remember, you might not be knowing about its
Okay, sir.
flower type, that much only. Okay, if a plant is
sir.
producing fruit, a fruit always is developed from the flower of the plant only. See, compulsorily all fruit bearing plants, they are going to produce flowers, but all flowers producing plants may produce fruits, may not produce fruits. Are you getting it? Right?
Yes. Okay, sir.
Fruit is the part that is developed from flower. Are you getting it? Okay. Only the thing is that flower may
Sir,
be.
once again tell the point. Sir, once again tell the point.
Okay, listen. See, most of the plants produce flowers, but all flowers may develop into fruits or may not develop into fruits. Means flowers of some plants, they develop into fruits. Flowers of other plants may not develop into fruits. For example, if we take mango flower, the flower of mango plant, it will develop into fruit. If you take rose plant, the flower of rose plant do not develop into fruit. Got my point? But if a fruit is formed or developed on a tree or on a plant, it is going to develop from a flower only. Directly, fruit is not produced on the plant. First flower is produced, then from the flower fruit is developed. Okay? Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Have all of you noted down these points, these differences?
Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have noted, sir.
Don't make fun, too much fun. Some are telling yes, some are telling no. Right. Now let us try to understand the parts of a plant. Right? Most of the parts you are already knowing them. But anyhow, as part of our syllabus, we have to learn.
Sir. It is root, fruit. Sir, can we draw this, sir?
If you can draw. If you can't, you can
Okay,
just
sir.
watch. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I will draw it on A4 size paper and paste on the notebook. Sir, downside. Sir, Arali means people tree, sir.
People tree produces flowers. Only thing is.
Make anyone co-host.
Okay, I will tell. See, a flower will be produced either solitary or in a bunch. Okay? Right? A flower can be produced Solitary. Solitary means alone, single flower. In a bunch, when it is produced in a bunch, this bunch of flowers is known as inflorescence. What it is known as? Inflorescence. In peepal tree and in banyan tree, okay, the inflorescence itself is going to get converted into fruits. The fruit will be like this only, na? Have you seen the peepal tree fruit? It will be like this only, na? Right?
sir.
You,
Yes, sir. No,
you, no. It will be like that only. Listen. Okay. If you open that fruit, open it out. If you are having any nearby peepal tree, you can go to the tree and you can see and you can open the fruit. When you open the fruit,
Sir, this picture drawing in a notebook, sir.
no, not required. It is only for your understanding. I am drawing, not required.
Sir, left side picture, sir.
That one you have to draw. Okay.
Sir, we are drawing the opened.
Can you see inside like this?
Sir, please down the phone, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you see inside like that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We can see, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
each one is one flower. Are you getting it? Each one
Yes,
is
sir.
one flower. Okay. And all these flowers together, they are forming what? Inflorescence. And this inflorescence only it is converted into fruit. The entire inflorescence is getting converted into fruit. Are you getting it? In mango
Yes,
tree,
sir.
in tamarind tree, like in neem tree, like all these different trees, single flower is developed into fruit. But in the case of people, in the case of banyan, not only these two, you might have seen. I'll give the list of the fruits which are developed from inflorescence. In the next class, I'll just give the list and I will even show
Sir,
the photos also. I'll
sir,
show.
a hortra
Huh?
tree does not give a flower. A hortra tree.
Which tree?
A hortra tree.
Ahotra tree, na. Can you spell it?
Yes, sir.
Can you spell the tree name? Tell.
Hortra. Sir, I will type in chat box.
Type. Type it. Ahotra tree.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, I don't know what is this tree, but whatever it may be,
Yes, sir.
always fruit it is developed either from a single flower or from the inflorescence only. When it is developed from inflorescence, you will not be knowing that it is developed from the inflorescence because you cannot see the inflorescence when it is in its starting condition. Okay, I will show you. Hope I am expecting all of you to come back to the school in this online classes. Certain things they are not becoming possible for me. Okay, anyhow. You see, whenever a fruit is developed but you cannot see the flower, then imagine that, okay, or remember that that particular fruit is developed from inflorescence, not from solitary flower. Okay, right? Remaining
Okay,
things when you come to higher classes you can understand. And that inflorescence is known as a specific name is there for that. It is known as Sayathiam. All these are related to class 11th syllabus, not of class 6th syllabus. Okay, right.
Okay, sir. We should draw this plant in the book, sir.
If you can write. If you can't, leave it. Okay, it is only for your understanding I am drawing, right? Don't you have
Sir,
the
we
book?
have to draw in notebook, sir.
Yeah, you can write in your notebook if you can. Right. So roughly I have drawn this diagram. Don't think much about it, whether it is clear or not, like that all the things are required. Let us try to understand the parts of the plant. So if you take the plant, some part of the plant grows below the soil, right? This is the part that grows below the soil. What this part is called? Root.
Root system.
Okay.
Root system.
Root is the part that grows below the soil, and remaining part, okay, this one entire remaining part, it grows above the ground, that is known as stem. This stem bear branches. This stem bear branches. On the branches, leaves are present. Leaves,
Sir,
bud,
where is the stem?
bud, flowers, okay, and from the flowers developed fruit, all these things are going to be present. So this entire section, it is stem. On the stem, what are there? Branches, leaves, flowers, bud, fruits, etc. All these things are present. So what are the parts of plant? What are the parts of plant? Flowers, bud, fruit, leaves, stem, and branches. And all these plants, all these parts, where do they grow? They grow
Around.
above. They grow above the soil. And root,
Soil.
where will it grow? Grow below the
Below the
soil.
soil.
Right? Below the
Yes, sir.
soil.
Soil.
Right?
Should we draw this, sir?
I already told you it's not a compulsion. If you can draw it fast, right? Okay. And are you drawing it now? Are you drawing?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Not required.
No,
Let
sir.
us move to the next part. The plants are divided broadly into two types based on the strength of their stem. The plant is having stem, root. These are the major parts. Attached to the stem, branches, leaves, flowers, bud, fruit, all these things are there. Okay? Right? Based on the strength. Strength means energy to hold, energy to bear something. That is known as strength. Based on the strength of their stem, plants are divided broadly into two types. Broadly into two types. This classification is not straight away, it is not there in your textbook. Okay. But I am just explaining it. Based on the strength of the stem, plants are divided into two types. What are they? Plants with strong stems. Plants with strong stems. Okay, can you see it? Plants with
Yes, sir.
strong
Yes,
stems.
right.
Right? Plants with strong stems. And second one, plants with weak stem.
Weak stems.
Plants with weak
Weak
stems. Okay. Again, plants with strong stems, they are divided into three types: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Plants with weak stems are divided into two types: creepers and climbers. Okay, let us move to that classification. Shall I rub it off? Shall I wipe this plant diagram? Anyone wants to?
No, sir.
You want to draw it?
Sir, no, sir. Sir, pumpkin fruit is come from
Wait.
climber, sir.
Wait. Why some plants grow as creepers? Why some plants grow as climbers? Okay, all the things we will discuss now. Shall I wipe this one?
Yes.
Shall I rub it off?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rub it.
So plants with strong stems. Plants with strong stems. The stem is strong so that the plant can grow erect. Erect means straight upwards. Okay. Erect. Erect means what? Straight upwards. Straight upwards. Are you getting it? The plants with strong stems, they can grow erect without any supporting, without any support, without any side or bottom support, without any side or bottom support. Means, for example, if you take a plant, it will be keep growing upwards like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Plant with strong stem. It does not require some supporting side structure or some supporting bottom structure. Is that understood to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do they grow? How do a herb, how does a herb grow erect without any support? What will be your answer? How does a herb grow without any support?
Sir, herb has a strong stem. That's
Good,
why.
because it
Yes,
has
sir.
strong stem. Because it has strong stem, so it can grow erect without any side or bottom support. Okay, so this is the common point for all of the plants with strong stems. What is the common point for all of the plants with strong stems? They can grow erect without any support.
Any support.
Okay.
Side support.
Now, these plants are divided into three types: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs, shrubs, and trees. Okay. Okay. So these are the things. Next, plants with weak stems. We have to discuss about these plants in detail. We will discuss. Okay. Now let us move to
Yes, sir.
plants with weak stems.
Big stems.
Weak
It
stem.
needs support. Yes.
Yeah.
It needs
These
support.
plants are of two types. These plants are of two types.
Climbers
Okay.
and creepers.
Yeah. Climbers and
And creepers.
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 Climbers, they take the support of some side structure and keep growing upwards. Creepers,
Like a stick.
even some side supporting structure, some rod or some stem, other plant stem or some stick, something, or some
Yes,
ladder, even from sometimes
What is the
some,
second?
okay, any side support structure here. They take some side support structure and they will grow. But if you provide same side supporting structure to a creeper, it will not grow upwards. It will not be becoming climber. Because what is the difference between climber and creeper? The common thing is both are having weak stem so that they cannot grow erect on their own. Climbers grow erect not on their own but by taking the side support structure. Creepers, even if
Yes,
you
sir.
provide side support structure also, it will not grow erect. It will only spread on the ground. Why? The difference
Yes,
is
sir.
climbers bear small sized fruits. Small sized fruits. Have you seen bitter gourd?
Creeper.
Have you seen bitter
Yes, sir.
gourd? Bitter gourd fruit size is small. So that fruit, listen, the small sized fruit can be easily borne by the climber in a hanging way. Okay, so on this the fruit can be easily present. Okay, right. If you take creeper,
What is creeper?
pumpkin, watermelon. Do you imagine? Can you imagine that pumpkin? Can it be hanged on the plant if the plant is climbing? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible? Can the plant bear the weight of that pumpkin? Can the plant bear the weight of watermelon? No, not possible, na? So only. So remember one thing. The creepers will bear, most of the creepers they bear large sized fruits. Most of the climbers they bear small sized fruits. As they bear small sized fruits, climbers can grow erect with the side support. As the creepers bear large sized fruits, even if you provide support also, creepers cannot grow in a like climbers in erect manner. Instead, they simply spread on the ground. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Because these points are not there in your textbook. They are not provided in any material. You have to learn from the teacher only. Okay? Right?
Yes.
So remaining other things related to herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers and creepers, let us discuss tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I will just send